We were so hungry for creativity that we didn't think about everything when we left.
It was a very wide-eyed and naive move.
One day out of the blue, Charles was like, okay, I'm gonna leave. I've been thinking about it for a while. Would you like to start an indie studio? A few months later, we were in a room at my place, the birthplace of the Bandits.
Most of the publishers we talked with were just publishers. They weren't game developers.
We didn't have the resource to do everything we would have wanted the game to be. So we were in the low-cost mode. Tripwire saw that. They were like, no, we want to know, what do you want the game to be?
Over here! Target acquired. Time to move. Nothing to see here. Move along. Might need this.
Bye!
Moving as fast as I can. Gotcha! This is an intense operation.
Imagine if the current world was influenced by the 70s sensibility to aesthetics, the looks, kind of the vibe, the music, but it's very much a modern world where technology has advanced.
Hacking faster than ever.
We wanted to capture the feel of spy movies in the environment where you play with other people. The tension that anybody could be an enemy, that everything could be dangerous.
Be cool, Rupert. Be cool.
It's exciting, it's tense, but also you have those quieter moments where you're kind of just sneaking around, and then when it bursts up, it's really high-octane action.
Unlocking my full potential. Aced.
But I was so close.
The characters are the most fun. They have big personality, they have very different skills.
It's their stance, how they run, they have different animations that represent what they are.
What would I do without you?
They are competent spies fighting against other dangerous spies, but for us outside, look at those wacky gadgets and the situations they get into. It gets to be really funny.
We all thought about playing hide and seek as a kid. When you're a kid, you're hidden like in a box and your friends are looking for you and you're like so giddy that you might be found out.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
All of the maps are very different from one another. So the first one, Hardtail, is in a Spanish mansion. And then you have Silver Reef, that's an underwater hotel.
My favorite map must be Diamond Spire because it's got this whole verticality thing.
Stealth games normally are really slow paced, and first-person shooter are really fast paced.
Done.
Most of the time, the gadgets, quote-unquote, are grenades. Will you flashbang or throw an explosive thing that will kill people? That's not what we're trying to do.
The secret sauce for Deceiving is that when you're hidden, it's kind of slow paced. But you always want to take risks, to go a bit faster, to beat someone to the punch, and then you get caught, and that's when the action goes really fast. We want to do games that are not what you would necessarily expect.
In the end, I am victorious, always.
We were safe. We had a job we were good at.
I knew it was a super kind of risky move, but leaving with Charles, you have that feeling everything's gonna be all right, that things are gonna work out. Coming from a place where we lost all ownership, that's really what started the fire of we want ownership back and we want to create a place where we can make games that we like, but also that we have a real impact on. And I think that's a big part of why we did it. I think if we just stayed there and considered everything that could go wrong, I don't think we would have done it. That very scary thought of just leaving everything behind became like, okay, I'm sure we can pull it off in the end.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Boom shakalaka laka.
So much for beginner's luck.